okay, I am practicing what I preach. Do your best not to demonstrate anything if you can't record it. If you can, if you are going to demonstrate something or showcase something to somebody, make sure you record it so you can like use it again in the future. Now, the reason why I say that is because I'm doing this video for two of my business partners, two lovely ladies. We're doing an event in Atlanta, so I'm going to be talking to them. But the information that you're going to see in this video is relevant to anybody for just about any event, right? So let's screen share, switch over to the screen. And this is what I call like I have this strategy that I use to help people see the vision. This is called a funnel vision, is what I call it. And all right, ladies. So what I want you to do is this is the vision that we kind of talked about and we drew out yesterday. And I want to explain the vision a little bit just so we have an idea of where we're going, right? So this is like I'm starting to get more technical in the marketing and the web stuff. Now, Marvetta, I want you to, this is mostly for you. I want you to pay attention to this because it'll give you some ideas on how you should start to structure your stuff, right? So one of the big things that we had, one of the big glaring things for your thing was there was no urgency, and I'm going to talk about how we could possibly build that urgency in to your offer, right? So let's begin. Again, what you're seeing on the screen is a funnel vision, and these squares, these rectangles that you're seeing, these rectangles are web pages. So I want you to think about them as web pages. I will go into more detail and show you like some exact or some specific web pages, but I just want you to think about these in web pages. So the in general, when you're marketing, the most important conversion is the most important web page. The most important page is the landing page. You're going to do most of the convincing on that page. You have to get people to buy, right? The copy matters. The things you put on there, there's a certain order and a certain sequence that you have to put things in. So that's a landing page. And I'll show there are different landing pages. I'll showcase a landing page, but I just want you to understand that now. Now, something specific about this, right? So this is one page, and this is not necessarily a landing page, this little square that you see down here, but this is called an order bump, right? So Marvetta, I want you to think about your ticket, right? So we had your tickets at 197, and the 197 price can be steep for people, right? But there's another way to still kind of get that 197. And the way you do that is you start with the lower offer, right? So if you tell people to pay $100 for a ticket, you can get them to buy, right? Furthermore, the important thing about the getting people in is it can cover your ad costs. And I'll talk a little bit about that later on how you want to do that like properly, but this is how I want you to think about it. So they will come in, and I probably need some numbers, right? So they would come in. Number one, they come and they buy your event, right? That's like probably the most important thing, the psychology to get them to buy. The psychology of a buyer and the psychology of a non-buyer is just completely different, right? So one of the things that the landing page need to do is to convince people to buy. You need to filter out who's actually going to buy something, right? So once they buy something, then we only have to say yes. Then we only need them to say yes or no to the other things. So we have multiple offers here that we're going to go through, and I'm going to show some examples using some of my web pages, but I just want you to understand that, right? So they come to the landing page and they come get your event. This is like why people have those low ticket offers to determine what a buyer is. Like, who is a buyer? That's more important. Who is a buyer? Because buyers and freeloader, they're just completely different mindsets. Secondly, this right here is called a order bump, and I will show in more detail. But the order bump, Marvetta, this is how you do it. So instead of having like one ticket for 197, what I want you to do is you structure it like this and give them some kind of add-on, right? So right here, I said I have VIP upgrade, but you can give them, hey, you can add on a lunch. Do you want a lunch? You can add on. Do you want to purchase the event recordings? You can put whatever you want here, and we won't know exactly what works until we try things. But these are all ideas, right? So that's an option. Do you want my bonus webinar as an add-on, right? Bonus companion webinar or something like that, right? Webinar. That's an option. So these are all options, and this is cool because and usually 20% of people will purchase this, right? So 20% of these, this is a 20% number. I'll get the numbers plugged in like another time, but this is generally, let me see what I can do. Do I have a one with numbers? Yeah, I do have one with numbers. So mm, this is incorrect. All right, ignore that for now. I'll work on getting those numbers. But this is a 20%. 20% of people will come in and take this. So if we had 100 people come in and get the 97, about 20 people will come in and get the VIP upgrade. And that's how you start to handle your, and you start to cover some of these ad calls. Now, one of the other, so when I'm talking about ad calls to this low ticket thing, right? So as an example, let's just modestly plan for like we get one ticket purchase per day, right? If we get one ticket purchase per day at $99 and then we run advertising at $20 per day, we get traffic going. We need a lot of traffic running to these pages so we can convince them, right? So the main thing about this is you don't want to get rich here. This is to like start to cover your ads and determine who buyers are. So if we can get one purchase per day, right, and then we can have an ad budget or ad spend of $50 a day or $20 a day, we have solved our issue of marketing and traffic. So I just want you to think about that, and I want you to keep that in mind. All right, now back to the VIP upgrade. This is an order book. I will show this in detail a little bit later, right? So this is like we're talking about the landing page here. This is essential. This is a way that you set that up. So now, next is the upsell page. This is where you make another offer, right? So once they purchase and they've made the decision, they come to another page, and you give them another offer. And generally, I'm not going to talk about that. You give them another offer, give them the opportunity to purchase something, say yes or no. It can be event recordings, it can be the next event, it can be another webinar, it can be a course, it can be a consultation, it can be whatever offers and whatever things you offer as long as it's relevant to that particular event. So this is the upsell page, and this is where you start to recover more of the money. And as long as you have like the right website system, the more money you get early on, the more you can put into marketing and driving more traffic. It's a traffic battle, it's a traffic game. So the reason why I'm mentioning that is because a lot of times we'll do things on Eventbrite, and you get your money after the event with Eventbrite. Well, when you have your own website and you have your stuff properly set up, this as soon as people purchase these things and do this, you get that money, and then you can spend it on your advertising and spend it on your marketing and get things going. So just keep that in mind. So this is the upsell page. I will show you a version of this a little bit later. Next, this is another upsell page, or it could be a thank you page, or it could be a downsell, right? Upsell or downsell. So whenever I say upsell, downsell is interchangeable, right? So over here on the upsell page, I have a range 197 to 597. So depending on the price or the offer that we put in here, this third page will be an upsell or a downsell. So if we did, let's just say we did event recordings for 597, the next page would be a consultation for 197. That's a downsell. If we go up to maybe 697, that's an upsell. And again, right here, I just have a couple examples: consultation, strategy session, or it can be recording. These are all different offers, right? But you understand the idea. So this is the event funnel vision. This is what we want to do. My idea is come in, right? Get the ticket for $99, give them some kind of upgrade that we decide upon, VIP upgrade, another event, some bonus webinar, bonus course, something like that. Upsell page could be event recordings. The reason why I kind of want it to be event recordings is so we can add some copy there and convince them on why they should purchase the event recordings versus, um, just some ad copy and some persuasion there. And here, I don't really have an offer in mind, but I'm thinking about you, Marvetta. You can offer a consultation or a strategy session or something right here, right? Do you want this too? Sure. Do you want to set up your business properly? We'll give you a consultation at a discounted rate, right? So this is the funnel vision. Now, what I want to do is I want to go into detail and kind of show some of this in action. So I'm going to go over to my website and just ignore some of this for now. And this was the more recent event, right? Wasn't it? So bear with me. It may or may not work. All right. So this was the more recent event. And what I want to do is I'm going to turn on test mode. So bear with me while I turn on. Oh, I can't do that, can I? Products. I've got no products in there. Products. All right. So, all right. I'll do this one. We'll do this one for now. All right. So that was the event. That's the upsell though. God darn it. I'm sorry. I apologize. So Reese, that's Reese. Let's do this one. So this was a recent event, wasn't it? Products. That's incorrect. All right. That is I'll focus on that in the next video. So okay, of course. Why what am I missing here? Okay, I think I know what's going on. All right, so this is the event and what this is the event page. Yes, of course, it can use some updating, but this is the event page, and I want you to just get a vision. I put a video sales letter in here. It's about 4 minutes explaining what they get. I also give people stuff, right? So they don't just get a ticket. I like to give them books and newsletters and things like that. These are the event topics. This is the ad copy. Kind of scroll down. So for KJ, for you, KJ, this is what I'm saying. This part is easy because I already have this part done, and all we have to do is plug and play, right? So we would come in here and we would put our topics in, and if we're doing 2 days, we would adjust it accordingly. If we're doing one day, we adjust that accordingly. But all we got to do is get the topics and plug them in here, right? So this was our event. It was 2 days and a few hours. This is the stuff that I'm talking about that I give. So these are all of the things that they get. They get the book, they get a newsletter, they get a marketing tech consultation, a voucher. And the one of the things about this is that people don't take you up on all of these offers. There's a few things that they want and that they really care about, and they don't care about the rest. But the more you give them, the better it is. Like they get options. So some people came, like this guy, he came to the event. He said, "Look, I just came for all of the stuff. I'm here to get my stuff. I couldn't make it, so I'm going to work, and I'll consider purchasing the recording." So keep that in mind. These are the things that we give them. So we would come up with different offers. Marvetta, you can do like a consultation or a voucher. KJ, you can do that too. We can get sponsors to add things in here too. So this is stuff that we give them, and especially digital. Like I like to do physical stuff, but especially digital, because digital costs nothing for us to give them those things. Uh, Now, this is the event speakers. So this is why we need the speakers. We need speakers and we need bios. So this is what we've got going on here. You see the different speakers that we had lined up. We can do something similar with the vendors, blah, blah, blah. But this is the page. And then when you're writing anything, you want to include a PS. It varies. You have to split test what your PS should be. So, but this is my PS. I'm like, look, don't forget, I'm going to give you all this stuff. You get all this stuff. That's my PS, right? You get all that stuff for $97. Furthermore, something I like to do is I like to offer a money back guarantee on my stuff. And if for any reason they don't like whatever, then get your money back. I don't have time to argue with people, and it's just not worth it. So if for some reason you're unhappy, we can do a money back guarantee. And if you don't want to do that, we can do conditional guarantees, right? If you tell me why you didn't like it and give me, you know, detailed feedback, I'll give you your money back. Like that's a condition. That's an example. So all right, and you can see over here, this is the page, but I got multiple buttons on here, and the button will just pop this up. This is the important part. We're going to put our name and information in there. Let's see. Let's do that. And this is where I want you to see like the order bump. All right, so and purchase my ticket. Now, This right here that we're seeing, right? So they come in and they won't even know about what I'm offering them yet. They're just making the decision to purchase. So they come in and they purchase the ticket for $97. But then it's like, guess what? Okay, I'm giving them event recordings. I'm like, guess what? You can get the event recordings for half off. This is a one-time offer. You can get this for half off, right? The regular price is $497. Do you want this? This is the only time you can get this, right? This is what we're saying here. Got a picture. The pictures help convert a little bit better. And 20% of people purchase this, right? So and what's going on here? Like it's not an upsell, it's an order bump. So and it's enabled by default. So it's like, hey, you purchased the ticket. Do you want these recordings? Yes or no? And let them say no. Like let them say no, I don't want this. Versus like I enable this by default. I can check it or uncheck it, right? So now it's only $97, but by default it's 97. Like, look, you might want to get these recordings. Get these recordings. So that's an order bump, and that's what I'm talking about when I'm in that funnel vision that I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, like that checkbox that we saw. So let me show you really quickly. If I go back over to the funnel vision, this right here, that's the order button. Okay. So now let's go back to, I'm trying to show like the upsell pages. So as stated before, the most important page is the landing page. That's where you do all of the convincing and converting them, right? So this is here. This is our landing page. Let's scroll through it really quickly as an example. We got a video sales letter in there talking about some stuff. We can do some stuff in conjunction and together. And you can see like it wasn't that great of a video, but people still purchase. So we can upgrade or do whatever is necessary. This is the landing page, and the next one will be better. But at least we have a template. So now let's go back over to the CRM, and where is, I want to show you the upsell pages without, is this it? That is not it. I don't know where my event is. This might be it. All right. So yeah, I switched some stuff. I'm getting ready for it. So this would be the upsell page, right? So if I flash over to the funnel vision, we did the landing page. That's where we saw everything, and then we kind of talked about the order button. The upsell page will, Godfrey, let's see, will be like this, right? So once they make that purchase on that other page that we were looking at, they're then, hey, I'm giving on another offer, right? So, and this is where we kind of have some urgency built in. I got to talk about urgency for you, Marvetta, but get another ticket for only half off, right? So you can invite a family member or friend for only half off. Then I got the timer here. It's putting pressure on them, right? Because they got their credit card in and they can make that purchase. You only get this one opportunity to make this purchase. And this is a sales video explaining that purchase that they can do. Do you want the extra ticket? Yeah. So scroll down and I'm telling them, remember, your ticket got all of these things in it, and you're going to get all of this, another extra ticket for only $47 is what you're going to get. So this is it's an upsell page, but this would be considered a downsell, right? This is downsell. We can, yes, upgrade my offer, give me that other ticket for half off, or they can just say no, right? So that's one version. Let's go back to the CRM. That's the upsell page. Now, and okay, I messed this up. I just learned that I messed this up, but this is, I'm offering recordings again, right? But this is the third page or so. No, this is not. This is not. I think I only had two upsells, so that's not relevant. Now this is so I only had two upsells because I didn't have time to think about or build another offer. But I only had the initial offer, the order bump, and then a downsell of another ticket. But we can build in other offers. That's what we should do. I kind of did that wrong. We should build in generally 1, 2, 3, 4 to 5 offers should be good. You don't want to do too much. It's called upsell hell when you got 5, 6, 7 offers and they can never get off the page. It's a bad experience. So 4 to 5 offers is what you want to give them. That is the funnel vision. That is what I would like to achieve for us to market this event that we're about to do. So That's all I have for now. There will be a part two explaining what we're trying to achieve and what we need to do. But I appreciate you ladies, and I will see you soon. And I appreciate anybody else watching this. Use these strategies to apply to your business. We did it specifically like event funnel vision, but you can apply this to other things as well. All right. Bye bye.